Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com/machine training solutions. Ask the machine anything. Let's go. This comes from Greg. Greg says, what is your opinion on if it fits your macros type dieting? I've heard a lot of hype around this sort of thing, but don't know many bodybuilders who actually follow it. By the way, really appreciate you go about being an owner of a supplement company and practicing what you preach. Can't wait to try out the machine way. Thanks. Well, you're going to love it, and it fits your macros. Here's the deal, guys. If you can get shredded eating Pop-Tarts and Rice Krispies, more power to you. But I want you to look inside. I want you to get all warm and cozy with your liver and your kidneys. Now, processed crap is processed crap. And I don't care what studies you show me about some fat chicks in Norway eating one time a day, eating Pop-Tarts, Rice Krispies, and a protein shake, and getting shredded. I don't care how many natural bodybuilders get on stage and get shredded. I'm the first one to admit, I got shredded back in the day eating nothing but chicken and broccoli with no essential fats. And my blood work sucked. It sucked and I weighed less. Theoretically, it should be better. No, it wasn't. Bottom line is, you're not going to convince me that a nice piece of grass-fed bison or beef with all its beneficial healthy fats in it, or a nice free-range chicken breast with macadamia nut oil on it, and some broccoli and some whole grains, is comparable to man-made processed crap, shit, like Pop-Tarts, Rice Krispies, and that crap that our body's not meant to have. Look, I'm old school. Heart disease, it's a new thing. I mean, in the early 1900s, I guess we couldn't track it, whatever. But look, the Amish people, they're not fat. They eat whole butter, they eat meat, and they also churn fields. We sit on our ass all day. We're combining that with processed food. That's not good. So frankly, let's get beyond the fact. I don't care if you get shredded. I don't care if you're a 120-pound WNBF or INBF or IFPA or NPC Pro. I don't give a crap. Bottom line is, I'm not going to feed my kids that crap. I'm not going to feed my kids Pop-Tarts. I'm going to feed them whole, natural foods. I'm going to feed them whole grain oatmeal. I'm going to feed them anything I can. Yeah, I'm going to let them have candy once in a while, but I'm not going to sit there and eat Pop-Tarts and get shredded while my kids do. No, I know, guys. Calories make a difference, but I will say, I've seen people simply change out the quality of the meat in their diet from grass-fed to grass-fed from grain-fed, and I've seen them have differences in where they store their fat. Look, I'm sorry. At the end of the day, a potato chip is not as good as a potato. I don't care. The calories and macros are the same. So my whole thing is, if it fits your macros, I have tried it to a lesser extent. But when I pay attention to my macros and the quality of food I'm taking in, for example, I'm not traveling 300 days a year anymore like I did when I was CEO of Cybation. I'm able to sit at home and eat whole, natural, organic food that we make at home. I'll tell you what, I feel better, I look better, and damn it, I taste better too. So, you know what, if you get shredded on if you fit your macros, I don't give a crap how you diet. But as a human being with some common sense, and you can take your studies and shove them up your ass, as a human being with common sense, I'm going to give my body the way it was basically put on earth. I'm going to have grass-fed cows, not stuck in a barn. I'm not going to get my crap from McDonald's, and I'm not going to eat from a bag that says Lay's on it. If you want to do it and you get shredded, by all means, you'll look great in the grave. This is Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com/machine training solutions. Ask the machine anything. If it fits your macros, great. Eat it. But it ain't going to fit mine unless it's whole grain, organic, and natural. Peace out.